What's up, YouTube? This is Nolan here. Let's check my. Is that good? Am I streaming? Excellent connection. Alright, we're streaming right now. Check my. Is that good? Okay. Desktop audio, let's set that to like 50% or less. Let's set that to like that. Okay. And then we gotta go to. Let's go to Battlefield. I don't really like the game volume that loud anyway. Fort DeVoe, nice. Yeah, I got back from Los Angeles, and actually I went to Tijuana too on Monday, so today's Friday. So that was fun. I did some fun stuff in Tijuana. In LA, I went to In-N-Out twice. I went to Santa Monica, Venice Beach, La Brea Tar Pits. I saw the Hollywood sign. Drove through Beverly Hills. We drove through San Diego to Tijuana. Tijuana was cool. I drank a lot of tequila and stuff like that. There's this hooker that approached me at night. That was cool. Oh, and I got a new kind of gaming mouse. Oh, yeah, I got a G502 Lightspeed. It's a wireless Logitech gaming mouse. It's pretty cool. It's like the best-selling mouse ever. Oh, fuck, dude. Alright, gotta get my skills up right now. I got a kind of a drink right now poured up. I haven't played Battlefield for a long time, so. Fucking hell, dude. Got some lag. Is anybody saying anything? Sorry, I don't have. Actually, put my phone through the washer. Oh, hi, Gordina. I didn't see you there. I had to exit out of my stream to read it. I accidentally put my phone through the washer, like just now. I was like, where's my phone? Then it was in one of my pants. And it was in one of my jackets that I didn't check, so like I'm waiting for that to dry out before I turn it on. You could electronics are safe to go through the washer or water. Like you could wash computer parts like just fine with like just normal water, but they have to be completely dry before you power it on at all, because a little bit of water will short it. So as long as it's completely dry, you could, you know, if your phone gets soaked or whatever, it just has to be completely dry before you use it. So I gotta wait for that. What? I'm kind of sucking right now. I haven't played for like a really long time. What the fuck? Oh, and I got a new headset too. Before I was using like that mic that I was holding, like that big boom mic. It's nice, but it's not like a headset. Now I got this Razer headset. It was like 40 bucks. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. It has like spatial surround sound on it. It's really nice. Kind of lagging a little bit because I'm streaming, but it's all good. Oh, he's got a fucking shotgun, motherfucker. Oh, fuck. He's hiding up there. Uh, shit, shit, shit. Hold on. God damn it. Stupid fucking SMG. That's like the best gun in the game, like. I use it sometimes too, but it's just kind of OP. You still watching? I gotta go, but kick butt nunchuck. Bro, why did you wash your phone? I just left it in my pocket. I gotta go. Oh. Yeah, you could wash. I know about PC parts. I build PCs. Like all the time. I know about electronic stuff. You could, like, literally, you could wash power supplies even for, like, computers and everything, and motherboards and graphics cards, like, in water. But they just have to be completely dry before you turn it on. That's it. Like, because a little bit of water will short it. As long as it's off. It's not powered on. If you don't believe me, you could watch YouTube channels where they wash, like, PC parts and stuff. As long as there's no electricity going through it, it's fine. Dude, I don't think I've gotten a single fucking kill. I might get one from the gas. Right here. They're kind of rusty a little bit. I gotta get back into it. There we go. I got my first kill. I was like, he ain't gonna beat me on the melee. I love melee. Aw, no viewers? Fuck. Well, it took me 10 minutes to get a kill, but I am really rusty. Oh, I'm drinking this Monster Energy Ultra Paradise with some Everclear. So it's a cool drink combo. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Gas. Boom. Ah, shit. Oh, those motherfuckers should have moved. Come on, dude, come on. Ah. This map is gay. They don't like dude, Fort de Vaux is like the best map. Best for assault, I guess. Or best for a lot of kills. Cause it's a small, mostly indoor map, so yeah, it makes me. I mean, I'm sucking right now, but that's because I'm kind of rusty. Oh, how the fuck did he kill me? What the fuck? Did I get a level up? Oh, I'm only 2 and 4. Okay, it's not terrible. It's probably because I keep getting rezzed. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I should switch to assault, cause like I don't know. Fucking bitch ass fucking 10A hunter. Fuck this. Is anybody here? Oh no, okay. I kinda like. Ah, I thought that was the enemy. Ooh, this this drink combo is kind of strong. Everclear and Monster. Oh fuck! What the fuck? Oh, there's someone here. Motherfucking bitch ass fucking Frommer stop auto. What a gay fucking gun. Allahu Akbar! Oh. Yeah, I kinda suck. Usually I aim for about 15 kills in a round. But this is the first round of the day, I haven't played in a while, so. Next round I'll do 15 kills. I'll probably switch to Assault or Sniper. Ah, fucking pussy bitch. Didn't even see him. Oh. Oh, we got some people. What's up? What up, you frosty bastard? Damn, he's camping them stairs. What happened to the chug videos, bud? Got tired of them? 15 kills, that's 15. I'm telling you, those chug videos are goated. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta tab out to like check my chat for some reason. Oh, it's because I accidentally put my phone through the wash. Um, I didn't check like all my pockets, and I accidentally left my phone in my jacket. So I'd usually be like looking at my chat right now on my phone while I'm streaming, but I gotta, I gotta wait for my phone to completely dry off before I power it on. So for now, I just gotta check the thing, and I don't have two monitors either. Like if I had two monitors, I just have the chat open, but no, I'm not gonna do the phone and rice. You don't have to do that. Anything that soaks up a lot of water will be good, but all you have to do is just it's like I didn't. My phone died, so it doesn't have like power right now, and then it got soaked, so I just gotta wait. I might just wait a couple days or something, and I could speed it up, but like I don't really need it that much, so. Yeah, I just gotta wait for it to dry off. You could use a heat gun too, like heat gun on electronics is as long as it's kind of far away and I have it at a lower setting, I could use that too, but or I could put it like I could put it like in a rag and then heat gun the outside of it, but or I don't know, there's a couple different things I could do. I have rice, I guess I could do that, but Everclear chug. Yeah, I only had like a little bit of Everclear. Like I used like the last bit of it in this drink combo. And I drank an entire bottle of Everclear a while ago. It did take me a while because like it's really good, really strong stuff. So you don't even need that much. But I'll read chat in like a little bit. Holy shit! How did I die with a tripwire bomb? How the fuck did he put it there? That's a weird. There's nobody even over here. What the fuck? All right, it's kind of sus. Oh, fucking tank, dude. I have a webcam. I could add my webcam to this. I know. I just kind of did this like spur of the moment, so I didn't really plan. Oh fuck, dude! Man, I suck right now. Oh, let's do assault. Yeah. Okay. We could get some kills with assault. Why do I have this dumb revolver? Uh, Monster, Ultra Paradise, into Everclear. It's a pretty good combo. Ugh. Oh, I had a good, really awesome cheeseburger today. So, it's a super bacon. It's like this big kind of like it's not like a normal burger like you'd think of. It's like a more of like a sandwich. Like it's really long and it has these like square flat patties. But it's like this big burger, dude. It has like this bacon. It was so good. It's like $6 and it's like a gigantic like fucking sandwich. Super bacon cheeseburger. I got burned. Feel the burn. Oh, and I played guitar for the first time in like 5 days after I got back. That was cool. Sometimes like you're actually kind of better like when you take like a break like that. Like when you practice every day, you kind of get like burnt out. But like when you take a break, sometimes you get better. That was cool. Ooh, 9 rounds. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Ah, barely saw him. What am I at now? 7-6? Okay. I gotta clean my mouse pad off. It's kinda got some shit. Some dust. Yeah, dude, I love my mouse. Logitech G502 Lightspeed. It's like it's a really good mouse. It's better than my Razer. I had a Razer before this. Hold on, I'll check the chat because I haven't checked it in a while. Everclear would definitely put hair on your chest. Monster goes good with anything. Yeah, Monster's actually really. I'm not using it as a chaser. I actually mixed the Everclear today, but anytime any liquor, Monster is like an awesome chaser for like any liquor, pretty much. That burger sounds fire as fuck. Oh, I should put a picture of Super Bacon. You still on vacation? That's the new mouse. No, I'm not on vacation. I couldn't be playing right now if I was on vacation. I don't. This isn't on a laptop. This is my desktop at home, so. Yeah. Logitech G502 Lightspeed. If I had like a cool gaming laptop, I could play, but I don't have a laptop. Just my desktop. Who the fuck killed me? Aw, spawn fucking kill, dude. Sucked. Yeah, and I got my new headset. It's a pretty ballin' headset. Oh, dude, fucking spawn killing, dude. What the hell? Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay. We're pretty much neck and neck right now. They got the lead, but we're not too far behind. I gotta play the objective more. I'm too concerned about kills right now. Fuck. Move, motherfucker. Just throw that gas nade. I should have thrown more bombs in there. I think I had like probably another dynamite or two. I knew there's a whole bunch of them in there. $7-11, fuck. Okay, we know where they are, so watch this. Hopefully those hit. Oh. Alright, we're out of that tank's line of fire. We're gonna throw this gas nade at those guys. Alright, let's wait for them to creep out. Oh, do I have the... Oh, they're fuck, fuck. Ah, dude, what the fuck? He one-shotted me. One-shot headshot. What's my KD at now? Did I kill anybody? Oh yeah, okay. How many viewers did I got? Oh, I got 3. Ooh. There's a motorcycle outside. Have you heard from Zombies lately? He sent me some messages on Thursday. That's about it. He deleted his channel, by the way. Yeah, Zombies deleted his channel. Is anyone on this game grooming you? Yeah, I think Noodles plays this game, so I haven't encountered him yet, but if he came across me, he probably would try. I think he works at Target now. How do you know? He's gone for like, he's only been gone for like a week. I mean, I don't think Zombie's resume would be like, he worked like 20 years ago and then he stopped. Like, that's a big gap. I wonder what Zombie's resume looks like. He said he stopped working in like 2008. I was like, how does he afford all that liquor, dude? He buys like 2 bottles of liquor every day. Like, what the hell? Yeah. I'm pretty sure he gets SSI. Yeah. Still though, like that SSI ain't that much. Like shit. Should put down self-employed entrepreneur. I kinda do what Zombies was doing. Like he just sells stuff on like Craigslist and eBay. I do that too. I do it with computers though. He does it with other stuff, but I'm like trying to sell my computers on like Craigslist, and I haven't really had anybody buying it as much. Like I was selling a lot more like just like right when COVID ended. That was like the best time to be selling computers. That's when the most people bought them, and they paid more too. But now the parts have gotten cheaper and everything, so it's better for because actually you have to buy the parts and everything to build it, but then that kind of decreases your sale price too. Because like you'd get a really good deal on like some parts that were usually expensive like during COVID or whatever, and then you could flip it for a lot more. But like nowadays, like the parts that you actually use that you have to buy are cheaper too, so you don't make as much of a overall profit or whatever. The most I ever made was I bought this little mini PC for 65 bucks and I sold it a couple weeks later for like 500 bucks. That was my best one. But that is really good. That's $435 profit. Like I don't really ever sell anything to make like less than like 100. Like in those videos that I showed where I bought like those computers for like 10 bucks each, like sometimes like that one Core 2 quad PC I bought, I sold that one for 85 bucks, so actually made 75 off that, but like when I spend like 10 bucks and then you sell it for like 85, that's actually a really good profit. That's like 7 that's you're making 75 bucks, so I've done that a couple times where like I get like a PC, I might spend like 10 or 15 bucks on upgrades and then I sell it. I usually aim for like 100, at least 100, but if I buy it for like 10 bucks, then like 85 is good, or you know. I could do a lot of videos like that, like the computer selling videos or whatever, but I don't know, I just never gotten around to it. I only made that one where I just showed what I bought, but like sometimes I've gotten like amazing deals where I've gotten like you know, like $400 worth of computer parts for like 20 bucks. You know, because some guy was gonna like throw them away, like some old guy. And I didn't make a video. Like I should have made a video on that. Like I should show people they could actually get like really awesome deals. Like if you look around. Come on, dude. Oh, we got the fucking armored train. We're gonna lose, dude. 10, 12. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna get 15. I was gonna look at the chat, but I actually gotta get 15 kills. And then I'll look at the chat, so. Oh, fuck. Why does it spawn me like a mile away from where I picked, dude? Alright, we gotta get 5 kills. Oh, oh, fuck, dude. Ah, dude. I could have killed those 2 guys. Oh, there's like 3 guys there. Damn. Alright, so we're at 11. So we gotta get 4 more kills. And then I'll be good for this round. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Where are these guys coming from, dude? Oh, we're gonna get B. Wait, no, no, no. No, no, no. Don't spawn there. Don't spawn there. Alright, let's get B. Move, move, motherfucker. Oh, fucking tank. Oh, fucking tank, dude. Oh, no way. Ah. Alright, can he get 15 kills? Let's see. No excuses. We gotta get 15 fucking kills. Throw the fucking nades. Throw those nades in there. Let's hope I get a kill. Let's hope we could get a kill. Alright, we got... Oh, dude. What the fuck? Oh, we only got a little bit more time. I gotta... Come on, let's get these 15 kills real quick. Alright, there's people here. I mean, I'll get a one good run where I get like... I can get like a streak. Alright, let me... Where are they? Where are they? Alright, they're here. Shit. Ah! Ah! Okay. Got one. Ah! Ah! Okay, we got 13. Oh, give me res, give me res. Yes! Please. Yes! Hell yeah. Oh, god damn it, dude. What the fuck? Alright, we gotta get... Alright, just another 2 kills. We're gonna make it. Can we go long distance? Let's throw this nade. Oh, damn it. Got a little bit of a... Oh, I got 14. Alright, we need one more really quick. I'm thinking I should switch to like sniper so I could get like long distance, but let's just throw all the nades I got. I saw a guy going there. Okay, yes. Oh, I got a tripwire bomb from when I was a sniper earlier. Sweet. Alright, we got 15 kills. Alright, we achieved the goal. Yeah, res me, res me. Oh. Warzone. 1521. Okay. I want to find a new server after this. Alright, now. Alright, we barely got 15 kills. It's a buyer's market now for a lot of things, yeah. I go to Newegg's for parts. Nah. I don't buy new parts. I don't think I've ever bought a new part, like, ever. I was thinking about that. Like, have I ever bought a new computer part? And I was like, no, because even on Amazon, like, I bought, like, a SSD before and stuff like that. And I even just buy it used just to get it a little cheaper. Or, like, you know, like, slightly, like, open box or whatever, you know. It's not even used on Amazon. So the best deals are, like, used, like, I'll never buy new, pretty much, for any parts, like, ever. Unless it's cheaper. If it's cheaper to go new, then absolutely go new, but 99% of the time it's always going to be cheaper to go used. And just test stuff out before you. Like, I know all the warning signs for, like, different, you know, failure or whatever, failures in different parts. So just always be sure to test it before you buy it or have proof. If it's expensive enough, if it's cheap enough, then you could take the risk. But you should definitely make more computer vids. Yeah, it's like my main hobby and interest, pretty much, other than guitar, like computers. And you need to adjust your mic settings while playing guitar. Yeah, I will. I shouldn't use StreamYard. I should be using OBS for that. StreamYard sucks. It does the noise cancellation when you go over. So I should just use OBS the next time I do a guitar stream. But do you check used parts for spyware or old data? Hard drives. You want to check hard drives for that? I always wipe. You always want to wipe a new drive, but like I've bought like used hard drives from like a thrift store or whatever, or like different. Yeah, I know. I like snooping through people's files too. Like I always buy like I'll buy like a used drive or like get a used computer, and then sometimes people forget to wipe the drive. Like I found a hard drive at this thrift store, and like this dude was like but then you start finding like people's tax returns and stuff. Like I've gotten times where like I've seen like they have like years of like their tax returns and like their passwords for every account and like everything on there. Like I'll never use it. I can't in good conscience ever use any of that information, but like I was like, dude, if this got into the wrong hands and like they didn't just wipe the drive, after they checked it, like they could like ruin this person. I found this one time where like I found this hard drive and like this dude had like all this personal information, like all the tax returns, all the important documents, and I was like, dude, this sucks. I always I've never found porn, but I found like weird like I found like sad videos like it's like this dude's wife was like had like cancer and everything, and I was like, oh, this is sad. And then you find like just just shitloads of like personal information. I'm like if this got into like someone that had like a malicious intent, like this person would be like completely like rude with all this information. But I always wipe it because I never keep the drives really. Like I always just wipe it and then I put it in a new computer. So of course I can't leave any of that on there. My dumb boss leaves her computer logged in and all their employees' social and ID scans are in there, easily accessible. Yeah, always be sure. Yeah, you never want to do that. Like always completely wipe the drive. Don't just format it. Like download like a software. I mean, really, in a like if you're dumping it or donating it or whatever, because like the thrift store I went to, like the drives there would be donated. Like if you aren't even gonna sell it on, like just destroy it. Like if you have a hard drive, SSD, whatever, like completely like take a hammer and like a nail or whatever and just go through the center, like ruin the disk. Like never ever, if you have like personal information, never ever like leave it on there or like even trust formatting. But I mean, like when I get those drives, all I do is just format it because like I still use the used drives to sell on, but I will wipe them beforehand. But if I had a lot of personal info, I'd just destroy it, honestly. I never sell my used phones, rather keep or destroy. Phones are different, yeah, because you have a lot of log information, but like my computer, like, I mean, I don't, or, or use, or that's what I would do. I would use removable drives and flash drives for personal data. I wouldn't always just keep it in a hard drive because you never know. It's way easier to just destroy a tiny little flash drive or whatever, and then you don't have to sell it if you sell a computer or whatever. But yeah, always be very careful with data. I will check. I check used drives for like crypto or whatever. Like if they ever had like any crypto info, like if it was like a really old hard drive, if they mined crypto on it, like I always check it just for that. But most of the time it's just like random stuff like video games or whatever. You could get Minecraft. One time I got Minecraft from a used drive, and that was pretty cool. Like you don't even have to log into Mojang or whatever. Like they just had like legit Minecraft, and I just copied it over. or I kept it on the drive, and I just got free Minecraft from this computer I bought one time. Yeah, I got it for free. It's like $30 in the Microsoft store. I think I bought Minecraft one time, but I got it for free when I bought this like used computer. How much did the tax guy return? I don't remember. I mean, I was just using that as an example. Like, I found a couple different hard drives with people's tax return info on it. Like, all their passwords, their documents, every resume, tax returns for like 10 years. Like, it's like you'd be amazed like what kind of info people just leave on those drives. I'm like, dude, like, holy shit. Like, I'm not dumb enough to put any of that stuff on a drive and donate it or whatever, but some people just don't like, they don't realize that like all that info is like, you know. I don't remember what he made. I didn't like save any of those files. I just deleted it, but like, oh, since we're talking about like data, like how many terabytes, how much storage do you guys got? I'm gonna put this is how much this is how much storage I got. I think those are all my hard drives combined. I got a 1 terabyte, a 2 terabyte, another 1 terabyte, and a 2 terabyte. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 terabytes. I got 6 terabytes. I mean, I used to like have like a lot less, but then like, you know, I just progressively just keep like, especially like when you build computers, I just always come into new parts and new drives, so like I swap out like if I only had a 500 gig drive, then I swap it out for a 1 terabyte, and then like I'll use the 1 terabyte in another computer, and then if there's like a 2 terabyte, I'll take that out and use it in mine. Like I always just like upgrade. And it's cool. Like when I first started the computer thing, like I only had like a couple shitty computers in the beginning, and then I kept selling and making profit, and then I just kept progressively getting a better and better computer. My computer now is actually, it's like a pretty good mid-range. 500 on my MacBook. You mean 8 terabyte external HDD or gigabyte? Oh, I'm gonna put everything 1 terabyte M.2. Wait, is that it? I have a 1 terabyte 2 1. That's all my storage. I, I never used like a M.2 before. Like I always just used a SATA SSD, and like I don't really care about like the little speed difference. I don't even put my games on the SSD. Like I rarely even put my games on a SSD like ever. I just like I like hard drives just for like like lots of cheap storage, like cuz you could buy like a 1 terabyte drive for like $10 like usually on eBay, but even like locally it'd be even cheaper. So you could just get like a shitload of cheap storage for like nothing. Like that's why I like hard drives. SSDs are. I would never use a hard drive for like a boot drive for like any of my computers. Like I'd always use a SSD for that. But like for like games, like I have lots of games and videos and like movies, TV shows. Like I just like having a big ass hard drive for all that. Why don't you put your video games on an SSD? It's just I've it's faster, but like I've never minded really. I just put them on the biggest drive possible. Like I can, but I mean I don't really even like putting like video games on like my C drive, like my boot drive. I have like so much I have so much so much hard drive space. I might as well just fill that up before I move on to my boot drive. Cuz the less is on your boot drive, the faster your speeds will be. Like once you start adding too much to it, the more things that are on your boot drive, the slower it will boot. So that's why I kind of like putting it on the other drives. I mean, if I played like a game and I really needed it to be fast and like boot up as fast as possible, I'd put it on my SSD. But I don't really need that for the majority of the games I play, so I just put them on the hard drives. And once you start getting like those 100 GB games or whatever, like nowadays like games are like super big. Like I just want them on. I just put them on the drive that could handle it. Like I only recently got that 1 TB M.2. Before I was using like a 250 gig just SATA SSD. I only got the M.2 like recently. I just like having stuff on my hard drives to be honest, but dude, I got 3 viewers now. Like I'm not even playing any games. I'm just talking about like computer stuff. Oh, and even today I bought some PC stuff. I should turn on my webcam so I could show this. I bought this GPU for like $2 from a thrift store today. That's not anything like nice, but I mean for $2 I saw this GPU at this thrift store that I go to and I was like, dude, like there's no way I'm not buying a $2 GPU. So I bought it. I'm trying to set up my webcam. How does this thing I'm trying to set up my webcam right now and it's like kind of stupid. Okay, there we go. Then I gotta add this. I don't really like OBS's new thing. I think it looks kind of weird now. Video capture device. Okay, there we go. We're gonna add that. Okay, here's my camera. So I got this GPU. It's like just a shitty. It looks weird. Like look at the. It's not like a full GPU. It's like cut out here for some reason. There's like this cutout part. And then obviously it's like old and shitty, but yeah, I know it's old. I know it's old, but it was like it was only 189. Like there's no way I'm not just. And this was at a thrift store. Like I'll just buy random stuff sometimes. Like I'm just curious. I know it's old as fuck or whatever, but like for $2, like I'll buy it. What are you gonna do with it? I actually had a plan for it. I have like an old computer from like 2005 or something, and I was just gonna stick it in that and then like call it like a retro gaming PC. That's what usually like, or I use it as a display adapter. So if I get a office computer without a graphics card, I put it in there and then I just sell it like as a display adapter. So it's just this is basically just for like a really old like retro gaming PC or as just a display adapter for office computer. So that's all I really use it for. Or if it's worth enough, I might sell it on eBay, but it's probably only like 10 bucks, so it's better to just put it in a computer as a display adapter, really. You can't even mine with that thing? Well, you can't even mine with most GPUs. I heard mining's not even really as profitable anymore because like cards these days they suck up way too much power, like your energy bill is too high. And that's why there's like the GPU market crashed, and that's why GPUs are a lot cheaper now than during COVID, because during COVID miners just bought up all the GPUs and then, or they scalped them and then sold them for super high. And then crypto crashed, and then that's when GPUs got really cheap. But yeah, you can't mine with it, but it's good as like a display adapter, or like in a retro gaming PC like Half-Life 2 or something like that. I've done this plenty of times before. That's all you use this type of GPU for, is just display adapter. Like, opinion on cloud storage, I don't personally use cloud storage. I like everything to be local, because local storage, like if you think about it, it's faster because it's connected, like with a wire or on your motherboard, like on a in a computer or in a phone. Local store local storage is always going to be faster because it's like it's either on your motherboard or with a SATA cable. So it's faster because it's right there. On the cloud, it's going to be it's going to be slower because it has to be like transferred or whatever, like on the cloud, like through a server. And then like you don't even really like completely own it. Like on my hard drives, no, like it's mine. It's here. On a cloud, it's not even like really mine. It's just on a server somewhere. And it's slower too. So I don't use cloud storage just cuz like I like having everything locally, really. Yeah, I feel like the cloud is not safe. Like, yeah, sure, people could hack your computer and get access to your files, but what's more likely? That, or like Google is always saying how like some hackers got like a couple 100,000 people's personal information. Like, stuff on the cloud is way more likely to be, accessed. Like, hackers can get it, or spies, or Google itself can just spy on you. Like, so I'd rather have just stuff locally, really. It just seems safer. I mean, if there's a house catch fire and there's a flood, like, I mean, but by that logic, if your house catches fire and then there's a flood, pretty much all your devices are going to be burned up anyway, so it doesn't really matter what what data you have it on. It's probably going to be lost anyway, along with all your other electronics. So, and even if there's a fire and then there's a flood, like hard drives are made out of fucking metal. Like, they're probably good. They could handle fires at least. I wouldn't put like, I mean, cloud storage isn't really good for like things like that you need like local storage for, like video games, for example. You, if you've ever played like any cloud streaming or whatever for like games, it's like slow and laggy and bad because like, a lot of data has to be transmitted like over a server instead of just locally. So that's like an example of like things that the cloud is not good for. Like pictures and stuff, yeah, I mean the cloud's okay for that, like pictures and documents, but I mean local storage is always going to be faster anyway, like, so I just say it's better because it's faster, you own it, it's right there, it's physical, it's not as susceptible to hacking, like, I mean, I got a hard drive like right here. Check it out. That's a 500 gigabyte Seagate hard drive. I think this was only like maybe like $3 or something, so it's like less than a dollar every 100 GB, which is like way better than like any SSD. That's why I like hard drives. It's like on average you're paying like a dollar for like 100 GB. Like that's what I love about hard drives. It's just like cheap storage, you know. It's not the fastest, but like still, dude, like you'll never beat that value for money. Like hard drives are just like the fucking best, dude. Like I'm a big fan of hard drives. Like I love that they're cheap. Like you get like it's like a dollar 100 GB. Like all right, we're gonna drink some more of this Everclear. Do you name them? Yeah, I name them in Windows. I give them generic names like I do like storage or for like if I use for like a Seagate 500 GB, I'd be like SG 500, and then like my drives like for like random storage, I'll just put like storage or I'll put like just 2 TB or 1 TB. Like I just give them generic names like that. All right, let's drink some of this. Ooh, that's a lot. I put a lot of the special sauce in that cup, a lot more than last time. I'm a little buzzed right now, like not much, but we still got. Check out this Ultra Paradise Monster. Where's my Okay, we got this little mixer right here. That's the special sauce right there. Do you smoke? No. Actually, I quit vaping just because it got too expensive. You know how I used to like vape like on the streams like the whole time? I quit because it got too expensive. So I don't smoke or vape or I'll drink, but like it's just too expensive. Like I don't know. Like I didn't even quit for any health reasons. I was just like, yeah, it just costs too much, really. You don't have your own vape mod? I had it, but then it broke and I just kind of quit because I didn't want to keep paying for it. I know, I had a vape mod, but I figured like, like why do it in the first place? Like it was really easy to quit. Like I vaped for like a year, so obviously, I was like addicted. I did it like all day, every day. But then like I quit and like it wasn't even that bad. Like there was no serious withdrawals or anything. Like it's really easy. And then I was like, that wasn't that hard. But then I'm saving like a whole bunch of money. 30 a month, yeah, but let's do the math on that. All right, let's do calculator, right? 30 times 12. So that's almost $400 a year that you could be spent in like groceries or like rent or whatever, or like you know like more important stuff than like just getting buzzed. Like so that's pretty much why I quit. It's just because like I know I had a pod and I bought juice and everything, but I was like why spend money on this, when I could just quit and save this money. It's way better than 80 a week. Well, I don't know who spends 80 a week. Like let's for disposables, like this was my if you use disposables, which is like I know it's like the worst form of vaping, but so disposables, like when I used like a Elf bar, it was like 20 and it lasted me a week. So 20 times 4 is per month. So this is per month. This is if you use disposables, so it's about $20 a week. and then that's times 4, and then you want to multiply that by 12. So if you use disposables, if you go through one a week, then it's about $1,000 a year. Like 80 a week on cigarettes. Yeah. Well, let's do cigarettes. So cigarettes, like where I live, are like $10 a pack. And then you multiply that by every day. So 30. $300 a month times 12. So if I was a smoker here and I was like a pack a day, like it'd be $3,600 a year. Like that's crazy, dude. If you're a pack a day smoker here, it'd be like, I mean, granted, like that's per pack. Like if you bought like a carton or whatever, like it'd be cheaper. And that's like Marlboro too. Like if you smoked like Pall Mall or like Lucky Strikes, it'd be like cheaper too. But that number is still like huge. Like, I mean, I just quit like before, you know. I did it for like a year, but like when I quit, it was actually really easy. So I was like, you know, why keep doing it and keep spending all the like money when I could just quit and then save all of it. We don't have carton prices where I'm at. Damn, dude, you don't have cartons? Here where I live in Washington, we got Indian reservations and casinos, so that's where people actually buy their cigarettes a lot, like, because they're cheaper on a reservation, so they just buy cigarettes by the carton at reservations for like the cheaper prices. That's a Les Paul 3600. Yeah, I don't even like Les Pauls. I mean, they're nice looking guitars, but like it's just like the shape is just like seems like kind of uncomfortable. Like I've played like Les Paul style guitars, and like the body is just feels like kind of uncomfortable, and they don't have like a whammy bar or anything. Like this is my guitar. I got the Jackson JS22, and it's like a Strat style, and it's like such an awesome guitar, dude. I love it. We got 24 frets. They're like jumbo frets, and so 24 jumbo frets, and then like Strat style body, and it's like I love it. And like the bridge pickup is actually like really good. And then like that headstock though, like sick. Oh, and then like also they don't have like the 6 inline. Like a Les Paul is like 3 on each side. I don't really like that. I like inline tuning pegs. We do, but it costs the same as 10 packs. That sucks. You don't get a bulk discount. Like what part of the where in the world do you not get a bulk discount? That seems like weird, dude. That'd be like going to Costco and then it'd be like, it's like, all right, let's buy like this pack of like, you know, like chips or like whatever. But then it's just the same as, like if you buy like a 3-pack, it's like the same as buying 3 individual ones. Like it's weird that you don't have a bulk discount for like stuff. You think like they have that on like anything. Collecting guitars isn't about performance or bang per buck. Eh. Well, that's collecting. Collecting is different than just like buying just one just to use. Like, if I had the money, I'd collect guitars. But like, I'd rather just have like, you know, like 1 or 2 like really solid ones. I mean, if I had a Les Paul, that would be like all I need. But like, I'm not even really a Les Paul fan. I kind of like more like Strat style guitars. It's about paying for the American heritage and tone. Or like Les Pauls, like their headstocks break, like they're known for breaking, and I wouldn't like buy like a custom Strat. Like I like metal guitars, but I like those PRS guitars, like Paul Reed Smith and Jackson. Like Jackson's my favorite guitar brand because like, you know, like Megadeth, like if you think about like 90s Megadeth or whatever, like they're all using Jacksons, and I'm just like dude, like I'm gonna get a Jackson. Like, it's like Jackson is like the, you know, like go-to metal guitar brand. Like even Ibanez is not even like, a lot of people use Ibanez's, but like Jackson is just like the OG, you know, like metal guitar. And then like a BC Rich is like death metal and more like extreme metal. I don't really like BC Rich's like Warlocks. Like they look cool, but like it seems like kind of uncomfortable to play. Like they do look pretty badass though. Like we could look BC Rich. I saw one with like this. It looked like it was like, it had such a cool design on it. Like it looks cool, but like it just seems like imagine like playing that, like on your, like putting that on your like your lap or whatever. Like it looks cool, but it's like shit. Guitars. There's like one where it had like fucking. It looked like gross. It was so weird. It looked like a volcano or something. I saw on eBay. It's like the most badass looking like guitar ever. I don't know what the design was. It was like so cool. I like the Jackson headstocks and inlays. Yeah, the shark or like the fin inlays are really cool. I like them more than the dot. Like the dot isn't like, doesn't look as cool as like you know, like the fin inlays. Yeah, and headstocks. The headstocks are cool because it's like really, it's like sharp. I mean, and a Jackson is just like the most like metal guitar. Like, I mean, Ibanez's have been becoming more popular, but like, yeah, I saw the Razor Blade guitar. MGK. Does MGK even play guitar? Is he like any good? He's a rapper, so like I wouldn't assume so. Like Post Malone is a rapper, but he actually started like in a band, and like there's videos of him playing the guitar, and he actually has like skill. Like Post Malone is actually like a pretty like good guitarist. But I've never seen MGK play. Like he probably is not good. Like, ugh. Why is it a razor blade too? Like, this looks really dumb, dude. Oh, Schecter. Schecter actually makes like good metal guitars too. I was considering buying a Schecter. Like they actually make really good guitars, but this just looks like stupid. It's like I didn't even know the MGK even like played guitar. Like, is he like any good? This guy does not look like he'd be like very good at playing. MGK is pretty basic. Yeah. He's probably like Ed Sheeran. Like Ed Sheeran only plays like four, like just most basic like chords and stuff. This would be cool. No, what I thought they should brand it as, like, you know how it's a razor blade, they should raise since it's a razor blade, they should do paint. They should just brand it as like a Judas Priest guitar. Like, wait, no, what's the album? There's like a Judas Priest album where it's like a razor blade. I don't know. but no one is gonna hold him to any standard. Yeah, he ain't no like Megadeth or I mean even Metallica sucks now. Like Metallica, like all their albums suck like after the Black album, but I haven't even really listened to like really any modern like Megadeth or anything. Eminem roasted his ass and he quit rap. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard MGK like, oh, British Steel. Yeah. Yeah, they should do like they should just call it like instead of calling it an MGK custom, they should just call it like Judas, like a Judas Priest like signature or something. I don't know. Like that's what it reminded me of. Like as soon as I saw it like a razor blade, I was like, this doesn't remind me of like MGK. This reminds me of like Judas Priest or something. Like check that. That looks. This is way cooler than any MGK thing ever. Alright, we still got this. I'm feeling kind of buzzed right now, actually. Ooh. I was thinking, like, should I get, like, a guitar interface? Like, I know, like, I shouldn't. I'm on OBS right now. Like, I shouldn't use StreamYard for guitar because it has the noise cancellation. I'm using. It's early. Don't drink. It's almost 5 o'clock here. It's 3:40. I already got like the laundry done. I did some stuff. Um, I was thinking of like the best way to record my guitar. I was like, should I do like a digital interface? Like, should I use my amp sims that I pirated? Should I use my normal amp and just mic it up? Should I just use my interface? Should I buy an interface and then use it on my amp sim, or should I just mic up my amp? I don't know. I've never really like recorded my guitars too much. Like I just I just play for like personal enjoyment. I've never depire everything. A lot of things. Yeah. Not everything. Like my Steam library, I actually paid for I paid for like my Steam library is like all paid for. I have like 110 or so games, and aside from the free ones, the other ones are like all legit. Like I paid for them. I usually buy keys. Like if I like a game and it's not on a Steam sale, I'll buy the keys from eBay. But I have a lot of games that I paid for, but I also have a lot of games that I didn't pay for. Like I just pirated them. But what I do pirate is like software, like expensive software. Like I have Adobe Premiere Pro, I have Photoshop, I have my amp sims are all pirated. I'll pirate movies, TV shows, video game software. So I do pirate a lot of stuff. But like my games, like my Steam library, I actually did pay for it. But like what I would never pay for is like I'll never buy a Netflix subscription because I know all the sites to watch everything that's on Netflix and every movie for free. You know, um, sometimes I'll just download like a whole series on the Pirate Bay. You know, just to have it like locally. Like South Park, like I've watched it like I've watched every season like many times over, so I have it all downloaded. Um, I do pirate a lot of stuff. I need to find a new pirate site. That Pirate Bay shit, I haven't gotten. I mean, I don't download like too much like stuff that would give you viruses. Like I download like kind of the top of the list stuff with the most seeders or whatever, and I'd get like like the well known software Like I've pirated Office a couple times, some TV shows. Like you just want to make sure that like they have the green skull or whatever. Like I don't pirate too much stuff that would actually give you viruses. Like I know that they could put viruses into anything, but I usually get the top of the top rated like most downloaded stuff. It depends on what you're pirating. Like I'll give you guys some suggestions. So for games, we got SteamRip.com. Now this one has a pretty good selection of games. So this is other than the Pirate Bay. The Pirate Bay has a lot of different stuff. But if you just want to get games and you want like the fastest servers but not the most selection, this is actually a really good site for servers. Like they have pretty fast servers. You're going to get good download speed if you're using like IDM, Internet Download Manager, which you could also just pirate. So this one has really fast servers, but they don't have the most selection. This site, SteamUnlocked.net, has very, very slow servers, and they kind of suck, but they do have a really, really big selection. So SteamUnlocked.net has a huge selection of games. As for cartoons or anime, I don't watch anime. I watch cartoons, but this is a really good site. WCOFun.net is a good site, or Watch Cartoon Online. This is the legit site. There's a bunch of copycats, but this has like every cartoon and whatever. For movies, I have a couple different sites. So we have www.2.flixtor.life. This is the legit Flixtor. This isn't the copycat versions. I don't know. Did they take this down? I don't know. But the site at Flixtor was really good. These are legit. These are the legit sites. There's a lot of copycat and fake pirate sites where like they tell you have to pay with a credit card, but these are like the best free legit sites. Like if you look on Reddit, these are all the the top real ones. Movie7.to is another really good one. This has all the movies and TV shows really they could want. And this is the one I used more recently for stuff. And then before I found Movie7, I used this site azm.to. Azm.to is actually a really good site. It's a good site. I used to use this before I found Movie7. I used to use Flixtor, and then I found azm.to, and then I found Movie7. And those are all like my top recommended sites. And then obviously the Pirate Bay is pretty much for if you can't find what you're looking for on any of the aforementioned sites. So I just give you guys a bunch of recommendations on like the sites I personally use for pirating stuff. Them cracks try to catch me slipping with viruses. No, these sites are legit too. These are like legit sites. I wouldn't recommend. I would never download like pirated shit. I mean like those cracks with viruses, and like those are on a lot of like Russian sites or whatever. But these are like legit sites. If you look up Steam Rip or Steam Unlocked or any of the sites I mentioned, like Reddit or whatever, like they'll all tell you like they're legit. They virus check everything beforehand. Like they're legit sites. Legit pirating sites, that is. I read out the links. I don't think I can't put those sites in the chat because they're pirate sites or whatever. I did a tutorial one time on how to download like videos from a crack site with like a inspect element, and YouTube took that down or whatever. Maybe they copyright claimed it or demonetized or whatever, but I don't think you could link like those type of pirate sites. Because the Pirate Bay technically is not illegal, because torrenting files is not illegal. Pirating is illegal, but just downloading torrents isn't. But those other sites are expressly illegal because they are like legit pirate copyright infringement, like the Steam Unlocked, Steam Rip. Those are illegal entirely. And then actually, it's not illegal to stream like movies and TV shows, but it's not illegal to stream them technically, like just watching them. But once you download them, that's when it becomes illegal. So I don't think I could link those sites. It's probably against the TOS to link sites like that. But I did read the links and I showed the sites, so just rewind it and I said the full links to those sites in there. So I don't think I could link them though. Oh, I'm pretty buzzed, dude. Whoa. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling this fucking Everclear. Whoa. I'm not like lit right now, but I'm getting there, dude. I got pretty lit this one time. Like I drank like a half a fifth of this Jose Cuervo like tequila, and like I was like really lit. What do you do or say when there's 0 people watching? Hey, don't ask me that question right now, dude. I had one concurrent viewer, but I got 0 concurrent. I don't pay attention to it. I mean, like, listen, like, watch my videos. I'm used to there being 0 people. Sometimes I get frustrated, sometimes I'll end the stream. But usually what I do is I tab out of YouTube and then I keep playing a game or whatever if I'm not just talking in front of the camera. So that's usually what I do when there's 0 people watching. I'll just keep playing my game. And like when you're streaming and you're playing a game and you aren't paying attention to the viewers or comments, then it doesn't matter. It's just like you're playing a game. Like that's usually what I'll do. So if there's 0 people, I'll just tab back to Battlefield really. I got kicked because I was talking for too long. But once I don't get anybody commenting for a while, then I'll just go back to Battlefield right now, I guess. Oh, and I got my haircut in Tijuana too. You probably can't tell because this camera's really shitty, but the guy actually did do a really good job. Like the haircut in Tijuana was like $10, and you just point to a picture of what you want, and the guy does like exactly that on your hair. And he spent so long like doing the fade and the blending, like he used all this different equipment. Like he took a really long time, but actually like you can't see it, but like in real life, my fucking haircut looks like awesome. Like he did a really good job with the fades and the blending, and it was like $10, dude. Like I love Tijuana. Like everything's like food's really cheap down there, liquor's cheap down there, cigarettes cheap down there. They have a pharmacy, you know, every like they have so many in Tijuana. There's so many pharmacies for like prescription meds that you need a prescription for, and they're super expensive in the U.S. Like you could get amoxicillin there, like any antibiotic you want, you can get in a pharmacy in Tijuana. Viagra, they have every pharmacy down there has a sign for Viagra for cheap Viagra. Like so Tijuana is a really good place if you want to get like just cheap food, liquor, cigarettes, prescription meds. Like I really recommend Tijuana for you guys. Like Tijuana is like actually really fun. It is like the second most dangerous city in the world because of the homicides and cartels and stuff. Like it is super dangerous because of that. But as long as you stick to the tourist spots of Tijuana, you'll be fine. Like Revolution Avenue is the safest part of Tijuana. It's right next to the U.S. right next to the border. It's like like a 15-minute walk from the border, Revolution Avenue, and that's the safest part of Tijuana you could possibly find. That's the tourist part. If you go outside of that, that's when it becomes dangerous, especially if you're a tourist. So if you guys ever go to Tijuana, just stick to Revolution Avenue and around there. Do you think you will bald? I don't. Maybe. My dad started going bald, like kind of balding a little when he was like 30, and then I have an uncle who's like completely bald by the time but like he was pretty young when he was balding, so I don't know. I mean, like probably like when I get older, but now I have I actually have really long, curly brown hair, like, and it grows super fast, but probably when I'm like 30, I'll start balding. Did you bring that cat home? No, I was joking about that, but dude, that cat was like so like I that cat was awesome, dude, when I went to that store. Like you saw that picture, like that cat was like fucking beautiful, dude. I was like, "Whoa. That was a store cat." And they keep those cats around in those stores in Tijuana to like eat mice and stuff, but I was like, "Look at that cat." I didn't take that cat home. I was just joking about that, but zombies couldn't handle Mexico. Zombies would love Mexico because of cheap liquor and cheap cigarettes too. Like in Tijuana everything's cheaper. Just it's just because it's Mexico. But with U.S. dollars, like if you live down there and work down there, then it wouldn't be cheap. Cheap. But with U.S. dollars, like the exchange rate, like when I went down there, like everything is like super cheap, like food, liquor, cigarettes, hookers. um, but yeah, if zombies lived in Tijuana, like he'd probably love it just because of really cheap liquor. And cigarettes too, by the way. Cheap hookers. I didn't pay for any hookers, but a hooker did approach me. So I was outside of this grocery store, right? This 24-hour grocery store in Tijuana, and I bought this bottle of brandy. It was like El Presidente, just to try it because it was like 50 pesos, which is like $3. And then I walked down the street a little bit, and then there's this chick with like a huge ass. Like, dude, like I'm like this was a BBL. Like this was probably not real, but like she had a gigantic ass. And I was like, whoa, in this like little mini skirt. And so I walked up the road just to like I was gonna check her out like from the front. And then when I walked back, like she came up to me and she was like whispering to me and she's like speaking Spanish. But then like I could tell by like what she was wearing, like, and because it's Tijuana, like I saw a bunch of other hookers out. I was like, oh, she's a hooker. And she's like speaking to me in Spanish, like she was trying to like solicit me or whatever. And then I was like, no habla español, no habla español. And then I just eventually just walked away because like I was like, whoa. But like, dude, she had like gigantic tits, gigantic ass. Oh, and Tijuana is also another good thing Tijuana's good for is if you need dental care, like dental any um healthcare is like a lot cheaper down there. Like you could get a lot of dental procedures. Like a teeth cleaning down there is like $30, like a whole teeth cleaning. Uh, Tooth removal, fixing anything like that is like a lot cheaper down there than in America. And then cosmetic surgery, plastic surgery is also really cheap there. So that explains why like all the hookers have like gigantic asses and tits and oh she was hot, dude. In TJ, yeah, in TJ there's a lot of like after about 11 p.m. is when the hookers start coming out on Revolution Avenue. And then like after it gets dark and after about 11 or whatever is when the real suspicious characters start coming out in Tijuana. Damn, bruh, she's grooming you. She's trying to solicit me because she saw my, like when you go down there in Mexico and you're white, like they just see you as like a big peso sign or whatever. They're like buy this, like down there, like every single there's a lot of taxi cab drivers, and every single one of them like pull over real quick, and they're like taxi, taxi, like they see that you're white, and they just like everybody immediately wants you to buy something from them. I know. It's like you're like a celebrity when you go down there if you're white or American or whatever. You down there by yourself? No, but no. Was she hot? No, I didn't. On SSI, you'd live like a king. I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but like down there, you are rich. Like I'm America poor, right? But America poor down in Tijuana is like Mexican rich. Like India's like that. Oh, Tijuana was slummy, dude. Like I saw some slums down there. Like uh you see I've never seen poverty like that. I've never the only countries I've been to before Mexico was obviously America, Canada, and then I went down to Mexico, and like those are America and Canada, like really nice countries. And then like I went I went down to Mexico, and it's like, dude, like they have like houses that are built out of like just scrap like sheet metal and everything, and I was like, whoa, dude, like that was the I've never seen like slums or anything like that, or like really poor places. And I was like really amazed like when I went down there. I was like, oh, like I was like wow. It's like I've never seen like a really poor place. Like I even stayed in LA. Like I stayed in Inglewood, which is like the hood, and I stayed in a really ghetto hotel with like like hood rats and prostitutes like hanging out around there down in Inglewood. But like even like the worst neighborhood in LA was like would be like the best neighborhood in Tijuana. No, I didn't watch a donkey show. I heard about that. They said don't watch the donkey shows. It's not. I didn't see anything like that. I know what it is, but I didn't see anything like that. What I saw in Tijuana was there's so many pharmacies. There's like a ton of pharmacies. There's a lot of like like there's a lot of there's a lot of pharmacies, liquor stores, nightclubs, and just like shops, like trinket shops for like ponchos and tapestry and blankets and stuff like that. That's what there's a ton of those in Tijuana. And there's a lot of there's like a dentist office on every corner too. Scammers in India. Oh, there's a lot of I got scammed in Tijuana actually. Like at the end, I had about 250 pesos, and I wasn't gonna take it back in America and buy back USD, so I just had to spend it, and then uh, or I had like 300 pesos, and then like I tried to buy like a vape, like a puff bar, and then like I tried it and it didn't work, and I was like, oh, I got scammed in Tijuana. So like I just had to get rid of some money at the end because I was about to leave and I didn't want to bring back any pesos, and I actually got scammed down in Tijuana because I tried to buy a vape. Let's see your poncho. Alright, I'll show you my poncho. This is my poncho that I got down in Mexico. It's actually really comfy. I wore this in back in LA and in America and everything. I got this. So it's pretty cool design if you want to see it up close. Here we go. It's got a pocket in the front. It's like a hoodie poncho. Like it's pretty long. I was wearing it. It's actually really comfy and warm and everything. It's super soft, like good for crossing. Yeah, I wore this. I wore this poncho. How much did it cost? I think like 15 US dollars or something, or however much 15 US dollars is in pesos? Calculator, 15 times 17. About 250 pesos. Did you get gold teeth? No. Oh, and then you use pesos down there because they'll charge you more if you use US dollars, just because of the exchange rate and everything. So if they ask you if you want to use US dollars or pesos, just use your pesos down there. Don't use US dollars, because everywhere accepts it down by the border. But they all want American money, but just use pesos because you're gonna get a better deal. I could have gotten gold teeth. I could have got like some cosmetic surgery too for cheap. I could have got my teeth cleaned for like $30. I know some of those dental offices are kind of sus though. They have really big facilities. Like the nicest buildings in Tijuana, like the biggest, nicest ones are all medical centers. It's just because of Americans go down there um, for cheap medical, surgeries or whatever. It's like the biggest, nicest buildings in Tijuana are all just medical centers. Ah, I'm just looking at YouTube right now. Mm, damn. Yeah, dude, that cat in Tijuana did have beautiful blue eyes. I was like, wow, that is such a cute kitty. There's another little store kitty I took a picture of in Tijuana too, at the liquor store. So I'm drinking my Monster Ultra Paradise, Monster Energy Ultra Paradise. It's this green can, and then I'm drinking some Everclear with it. Dude, I would have stolen that cat too. I do have two awesome, beautiful cats too of my own, but I would have definitely taken that one if I could. It's actually really easy to cross the. I didn't see any illegal immigrants down there. Like I didn't see anyone jumping the border or whatever. This was at San Isidoro, or if you look up San Isidoro border crossing in San Diego. I didn't see anybody jumping the wall or anything. I think that's more of a Texas thing than a San Diego, San Isidoro thing. But all you have to do is just it's pretty easy. Like I crossed on foot. I didn't cross by car or anything. All you got to do is just show them enhanced ID or a passport. It's better to have a passport. I have a passport and an enhanced ID, so I should just show them the passport, and then they let you in. And then if you have a bag, you just put it through a metal detector, thing. They just let you through, and then it's the same process back. But then you go through U.S. Customs on the way back, and then they just want to see like an enhanced ID, and then they just check your bag again, and then you're just on through the door. It's even easier from U.S. to Mexico and Mexico to back is easier than even Canada, because even in Canada, there's a lot less people crossing, and then the border patrol officers ask you a lot more questions. They'll search you more often. So I walked across the border. It's a rental car. You can't take rental cars internationally, so yeah, down in San Isidoro, border crossing, there's a bunch of 24-hour parking, and then you park your car and pay, and then you could walk across, cause yeah. So if you have a rental car down there, you just you want to park it in those 24-hour parking, and then you just walk across the border, and then just walking across the border doesn't take long. It just depends on how many people are there, really. I also got this Bluetooth adapter today for like 69 cents. So that was cool. And I just saw it on the shelf and I was like, okay, I could use this in a computer or something. So I just got this Bluetooth adapter for like 70 cents. That's another. And then I bought this little. I'll show what I bought today from the thrift store. Then I bought this. I kind of bought this as a combination. So I bought this Bluetooth adapter for like 70 cents. And then I bought this Logitech this red. It looked cool. Red mouse for 89 cents. This Logitech M320. So I kind of bought that because it didn't have the dongle. And then I just bought the Bluetooth adapter to connect it, so. Like, when I see stuff like dirt cheap, like, keyboard, mice, I'll just buy it from that thrift store. Just because I always need it for, like, selling computers. I always have to include keyboard and mice and shit. If you got a Mexican woman pregnant, would you bring her here? Nah, SA. You're leaving her down there. She can. You gotta pay to get the green card from me. Nah, nah, nah. If I got a Mexican, like, if she's a hooker, like, I ain't raising that kid. Like, stay down in Mexico. Like, you ain't getting that green card from me. Like, shit, SA. You better have some cartel money if you want that one. That's a privilege, not a right. Yeah, green card ain't free, ho. Like, you gotta pay to get that green card from me. Like, that's expensive. Always use protection on hookers, too. Condoms are cheap down in Tijuana. If I did bang that hooker, I would have bought, some condoms from one of the 1,000 pharmacies that are down there. Yeah, she's got to pay me. I don't pay her. Like, there's some Mexican chicks checking me out, dude. I mean, most of them are fat. Like, most of those Mexican chicks down in Tijuana were fat, but there was some baddies down there, And they are really good at makeup. Like, Mexicans are like, I think they're better at doing their makeup than like American women, like, for the most part. Yeah, just put it in their butt. Yeah, that's true. You could do that. Butt, mouth, but just use a condom too. Always use a condom no matter what. Like, for a hooker especially. Like. We got some gum. Should I do this gum in this Everclear? We got some extra polar ice gum. Hell no. Hell yeah, no Rog Dog at hooker. She would transfer the seat from her butt for the anchor, baby. I saw like a CSI thing like that. I think I saw like a Law and Order episode like that where like this chick like gave this dude a hand job and then like he nutted on like a couch and then she took the nut and then like impregnated herself and then like she used that for like leverage against the guy or something for like child support. So I saw a Law and Order episode like where something like that happened. So she definitely, she could do that too. So condoms is your best bet. Like tie it up, carry it with you, like take it back across to America, burn it, like whatever. Like I'm not trying to be like obscene here or vulgar or anything, but like, you know, like that's how they say like gold, like oil is like liquid gold. It's like you're down in Mexico or in a third world country, like your nut is like liquid gold basically. Like that's like that's a commodity. You don't you don't let that go out to anybody like everywhere. Based on a true story. I don't think are those Law and Order episodes based on a true story. I don't know. I guess they could be. Any TV show or movie that you see, unless it's like sci-fi, is like technically based on a true story, right? Because like the writers and directors have to use like some real life example or something they heard of or whatever to like invent that to like like write the story. So like technically anything that you see that's not like science fiction or whatever, like on a TV or movie show, is based on a true story, right? So I don't even know why they have to include that on movies. Texas Chainsaw Massacre says based on a true story, but that's only because the guy, I think like worked at like a hardware store, and then like he dreamed of like cutting people up with a chainsaw or with an axe, like, and then he dreamed of like doing that to annoying customers. So then it was based on a true story just because he dreamed about it. Like I don't even get that title. Like you could say that about anything. It's like you could dream about it and still put based on a true story. So it doesn't have to be like a real life example. Oh, we got that guy that does things. He's streaming right now. I gotta like pee, but like, do you guys ever like hold in your pee or whatever? Like I'm holding in my pee right now. It kind of feels like good. It's like it's like, there's like a race. Like I'm racing against myself to like not piss myself. It's like I'm pushing my limit right now. Oh, someone huge needs to make a YouTube documentary on zombies. You shouldn't hold in your pee, it can lead to bladder problems. Worry about it when I'm older. I'm gonna put this link. Zombies was actually one of the like kind of one of like the early YouTube celebrities, like, or like viral videos, to be honest. I don't know if you guys knew that zombies is actually one of the first like kind of viral videos or whatever on YouTube, or like in the olden days. You guys have all seen this video, but this is actually that's zombies, like almost 15 years ago, on Ray William Johnson, who's like a big YouTube, who was like a huge YouTuber back then or whatever. He was kind of cute back then. I, I'll give Zombies that he actually like his hair wasn't. Zombies is only 40. He doesn't look 40. Like, no offense, Zombies, but like years of smoking and drinking, like just like really ages you. Like, he was like 20 something back then. He actually looked his age. Like now he looks super. Like this is Zombies, like almost 15 years ago. He looks so different right now. Like, don't you guys like agree? Like his hair's actually like brown here. Like it's not like white. He doesn't look like a 60-year-old man. Like
Your brain? Did you fucking know that you have a brain and inside your thick, stupid, worm-filled, fucked up brain is a big squiggly fucking worm, and I have video fucking documentary evidence about it. Try to deny it, you dumb fucking worm brains. Ooh, you fucking can't. You mean half of the world's population really fucking does have motherfucking worms in their brain that can control their motherfucking personality? There's nothing in your head. There's nothing in none of your heads.
That's funny. You haven't seen that video? Are you serious? Go watch it. You could watch it. I'm not gonna stream it. I don't want to get copyright claimed or whatever from Ray William. I'm gonna download this video just in case it ever gets removed or whatever. Let's do the highest quality. See, this is how you download a video, guys. You want to download IDM Internet Download Manager. You want to crack it and download the cracked version. And then it's like Internet Download Manager. IDM is like the best downloading manager you could possibly get. I'm telling you guys. Alright, start download. There we go. 1 second later, downloaded. Okay. Are there any options? Okay, so we downloaded Zombies was skinny. Yeah, Zombie said he was like 180 pounds or whatever. Like he said he was skinny before he. I'm like 180 pounds. Desktop audio. Wait. No, I wanna click that. Where did that save to? Where did that video that I just downloaded save to? Better not have did my C drive. Better been my storage. Where the fuck did that video save to? Downloads video.
What's happening?
Let's delete that and save it to where I want it to save to. Dude, I'm a little drunk right now. Whoa. Whoa. The alcohol. He sounded less like a hillbilly then. He's from Ohio, like. If you're from Ohio, you don't got that redneck accent. He lives in Kentucky, he's from Ohio. I don't know. I've heard like rednecks and hillbillies here, and I'm from Washington. Like, we have rednecks even up here. Like, you know, they're just different kind of rednecks. I was actually born in a trailer park. I lived in a trailer park for the first 2 years of my life, so like, I'm technically like kind of a hillbilly or whatever. Yeah, don't be drinking that alcohol, guys. It'll fuck your life up. It'll make you look like old and decrepit. And let's go download that You Got Worms video. I wonder if this guy's restreaming me. Is this guy restreaming me?
He does Battlefield stuff. Pretty good.
Oh, he kind of is.
Left to light. From Ray William. I haven't heard anything about Ray William Johnson since his like falling out.
Like a 6-year-old man. Like. I'm watching this guy restream me. I shouldn't watch this guy restream me. Like that seems like it would cause like a echo loop thing or whatever. You Got Worms. Let's download this video. Let's download. But
None of
IDM. Sorry guys, I'm weird. I do weird stuff on my streams. Oh, storage, that's where I save stuff. Video. movies. That's where I save stuff. Start download. There we go. Okay, well you downloaded that video in the right place. Zombies used to be a specimen. Oh man, who's restreaming you? Not malicious. You guys actually should subscribe to this guy's channel. I was doing a StreamYard one time, and like he joined, and he does like some cool stuff. I enjoy his streams. Copy video URL. Don't watch this guy's stream during my stream though. But subscribe to this guy if you guys want to.
Cobain. It's dope.
This guy's actually like friendly, like he's not like bad or anything. He's restreaming me, but like I give him permission to. I give him verbal permission to restream my stream. I just don't want to watch it because that seems like it would cause a loop if I do the audio and stream at the same time. So if he didn't drink so much, people might take him a little more seriously. I know, yeah. I can imagine drinking like a fifth or two. Some zombie says he'll drink like 2/5 of liquor in a day. Like that's crazy, bro. Like I can't even I'll show you guys how much I could drink in it while still being conscious and not being blackout. Like I could probably drink more and be blackout, but so I drank this bottle of Patron. It's a half a fifth, and like I drank this and I was like fucked up. Like I was fucked up for a couple hours, but so I'm obviously a lot younger and I haven't drinking as much, but I could drink like a half a fifth and still be okay. But like zombies will drink like 2/5. Like that's crazy. Like I can imagine drinking 2/5 of liquor in a day. Like that's crazy, dude. I would never drink too much. That's too much alcohol. I mean, a half a fifth of liquor is still not good. Like, let's do some research. I'll do some research right here. How many shots in a fifth? Okay, a standard shot. Okay, there. All right, so a fifth is 17 shots. So a half a fifth is 8.5 shots. So like, imagine drinking 8.5 shots of liquor. Like of course you're gonna get fucked up. Like, but if you drink a fifth in a day, that's 17 shots of liquor. Like, imagine how fucked up you'd get on 17 shots of liquor. Like, of course that's too much. Like, yeah. I mean, for us mere mortals, a fifth or 2/5 in a day would not be. You'd black out before you could get to 2/5 or even 1/5. But once you build a tolerance, then it's a different story. So if you do that every day for years, yeah, he just built a tolerance. Like I drank a half a fifth of liquor and I was still feeling like whoa, like this is like I'm crazy drunk right now. But like zombies drink, if you drink like a fifth like almost every single day, then of course you're gonna build a tolerance to that. I do miss zombies. I don't know. I haven't streamed. Like he deleted his main channel or whatever. He deleted incognito, so I don't know. Is Mr. Will zombies? Mr. Will isn't zombies. He's a different guy. I don't know exactly who he is, but I know he's not zombies. Yeah, zombies just deleted his main channel, like for real. He's still on Steam, but like he hasn't even been active for like 2 weeks or whatever. He did message me he messaged me, but like, so he's alive, but like, you know, he's just not on YouTube. Like, I kind of, you know, I congratulate him for leaving YouTube. I took a break from YouTube for a while. You know, like while I was on vacation, I barely watched YouTube, so for almost a week there, I didn't, you know, I took a break from YouTube. Like, it's good to take breaks. Yeah, I don't like weed, honestly. Listen, I've smoked like weed like plenty of times, like, you know, hundreds of times. But I just don't even like it anymore. Like, even if it was offered to me, I just say no, no. I just don't like it. I know it's better for you than alcohol, but I honestly enjoy alcohol a lot more than weed. It's just a personal thing. Yeah, I hate weed. Like, it always makes me paranoid, anxious. Like, you know, like they say those are side effects, and like a lot of people like it because it makes them feel relaxed. Like, I always get paranoid. I feel like a schizo. Like, anytime I smoke weed, like, it does not calm me down. It makes me really anxious and paranoid. So I don't like it. Alcohol does calm me down. It's like liquid, you know, like liquid courage, basically. Like, you know, I love alcohol. I know it's a lot worse for you, but you know, me personally, like, I know a lot of people love weed. Like, weed is really common these days. Like, my state, it's legal. Like, you know, like tons of states, it's legal now. Everybody smokes weed. It's like a super common thing. Like, everybody says it's awesome. Like, and I just don't really like it that much, to be honest. Me, just personal opinion. Health wise, it's a lot better for you than alcohol, but like, feeling wise, like, I love alcohol way more. Oh yeah. Oh, one of the few things I do like about weed is like you could jack off on weed and it feels like awesome. I know I smoked weed since I was 12 too. I mean, you're probably older than me, but I smoked weed for the first time when I was like 12 years old. I mean, I just did it because like being high was like different, but like I realized that I don't like it. Like, I kept doing it. I was like, yeah, I don't like this. But then I tried alcohol and I was like, well, I actually really like the feeling of being drunk. Yeah, busting a nut, but it's hard to get when you're super duper high. It's hard to, even when you're really drunk. It's hard to get a boner. It's called whiskey dick. When you're high, it's hard to get a boner usually on weed. So when you're a little bit, if you're super high or super drunk, then it's hard to get an erection. If you're like half or whatever, or like normal, then it's not. I don't like the hangover. I don't get a hangover from liquor. I've never gotten a hangover from liquor ever. And I've drinking a lot. Like, when I told you I drink like a half a fifth, I don't feel bad the next day. Maybe, like, that's why certain people like weed. Oh no, I also, on flower, I don't green out. Like, I've never greened out from flower, but I've taken hits off of like, I've done HHC, THC, Delta 9, you know, like normal weed, off of carts, and I always green out anytime I do carts or anything like that. Like, I turn pale and I'll like actually pass out if I take hits off of carts. Like, if I get high off carts, like, I'll turn white and then I'll just like pass out. So like, that's not another reason why I don't like weed, is because like I green out from like like things like carts and stuff like that. And that's off of HHC, Delta 9. Like, flour, that's never happened to me. Any flour or edibles or not anything natural like that, that won't happen. But any carts I've ever done, I always green out from them. Like, yeah, but greening out, it just means like my hearing, like, I'll describe it like your hearing, like you'll stop hearing, like you'll be deaf basically, and then like your vision starts getting really dark. So you turn pale, your vision starts getting super dark, and then eventually you just pass out. But that's for carts for me. Like, so I that's why I don't like carts. Flower, I've never had that happen. But that's another reason why I don't like weed is because like I can't handle carts. Like I'm like allergic to them or something. I've never heard of that happening. I only smoke flower. Yeah, it's only carts. That's only happened to me on carts that I've hit. Like I've only grained out on carts. I don't even like flower just because I don't like the feeling of weed. Like it just makes me paranoid and anxious. But yeah, maybe I don't know. If I was a different kind of person, I'd enjoy weed. But just how it is, like alcohol just is just way better for me for some reason. It's not that it hurts my throat or anything like because if you vape like you smoke or whatever like you're used to it like you could handle it, but it's just like it literally gives me like an allergic reaction, so I can't do it. Actually, like I try weed, like I'll stop doing it and then I'll try it and then like I realize that I don't like it and then I'm like, dude, like why do I keep doing this? Actually, I traded a laptop that I bought for like $100. I traded that for 2 ounces of weed one time, actually. And I didn't even realize how much 2 ounces of weed was. Like I got it in this gallon Ziploc bag. It was like this big, and like this much of it was filled with like weed. And I was like, whoa. I was like, holy shit! I didn't know how much 2 ounces was of weed. I was like, I don't even know if it was 2 ounces. It was like a gigantic bag. It was like that much. I was like, holy shit! This is so much weed. Yeah, I don't like weed, bro. I mean, it's. I wish I liked weed because like I know that it's like healthier or whatever. Let me tell you something. Smoking anything is not good for you. If you smoke weed, smoke cigarettes, inhaling any sort of smoke into your lungs is not good for you. Edibles, whatever, any sort of drug is not very beneficial or good for your health. But I don't know why, but like I wish I liked it because I know it's healthier than like the stuff I do like. Like I love alcohol. I've tried hydrocodone and opioids. Like I love the feeling of like hydrocodone and all those more dangerous stuff. You know, I wish I didn't. I wish I liked weed, but I hate weed. For me, I don't like the feeling. I don't like the feeling of being high on it. I've always liked the more dangerous type of stuff. Like I don't know. Like I hate weed. I've taken kratom. I've done like 20 grams of kratom at a time. Like a lot of people say that like 5 grams is what gets them going. Like I do like 20 grams of kratom and it's like I it feels similar to hydrocodone. Hydrocodone is awesome. Alcohol, you know. I've never tried cocaine. I've never tried like street drugs really. I tried Adderall. I I like Adderall. I've tried Adderall a couple times, like when I was younger. I took one pill would make me stay up for 24 hours. Like like 25 milligram thing would make me stay up for like a whole day. One time I took 55 milligrams at once, and I stayed up for 2 days in a row. But like you're buzzed the whole time, like you're super focused, like you don't even feel tired like at all, like even if you stayed up for a day. So that's the closest to a street drug I've kind of tried, you know. Yeah, I've never tried any psychedelics, any street drugs, any nothing like that. Only I've tried Adderall, hydrocodone, tramadol, what are some other Xanax ones, lots of different types of alcohol, weed. One time I found meth on the ground. And I tried smoking meth and it didn't do anything. At least I think it was meth. DXM. I mean, I'd try psychedelics. Like, I'd like to try them, but I've just never found anybody that would sell them or whatever. Oh, DXM is another, like, cool one. It's dangerous. Like, triple C's are super dangerous. They could kill you, but actually, I like the feeling of DXM. DXM actually feels really good. I don't like the drugs where you're like too stoned or you can't function. Like alcohol is like, I feel like if you aren't blackout, like if you could handle your alcohol, like your liquor, it's a really good feeling, you know. Like when I smoke weed, I'm just like too like, you know, like in my mind, I'm just too in my mind. It's like you think like the stupidest thoughts ever on weed, and you think it's like the smartest thing in the world, but really you're just thinking stupid stoner thoughts. Like you eat all the food in your fridge, like you get like munchies, and then I just keep eating like all the food in my fridge. It's just like you're retarded on it. You think the stupidest thoughts ever. You think they're the smartest. You eat all the food in your fridge. For me, I get really like paranoid and anxious. I'm like, whoa, like there's cops everywhere. Like alcohol, I just feel like, you know, I just feel like good. Like whoa. I don't know what DXM is. Dextromorphin, dextromethorphan or something. It's what's in cough syrup. It's what's in cough medicine. DXM is in like pretty much every cough medicine. It's for treating coughs, but you do it when you're sober and you get like really really high. Like you could actually hallucinate on it if you do enough. So that's what that is. It's not like lean. Lean is promethazine and codeine. Codeine is an opioid and promethazine is an antihistamine. So lean is a different thing. Cough syrup is cough syrup like NyQuil and stuff that has DXM in it, like Robitussin, Delsim. That's different than lean, which is promethazine and codeine. Robotripping. Yeah, that's your triple C's, Delsim, NyQuil. You know, that's what's in cough medicine is DXM. And then lean is like prescription, and it's like super expensive. Like it's really really expensive. Like that's the stuff those rappers do, and that's like codeine and promethazine. That's not even the same thing. Codeine's an opioid, so you could actually like overdose on that. I actually OD'd one time on the DXM on those triple C's. Luckily, I didn't have to go to a hospital, but I could tell that I was like ODing from it, and like I had to stay up for like 3 hours and just force myself to puke and shit and sweat. Like I knew that I was like ODing from the DXM. I was like my breathing was like super labored and heavy, like my vision was going black, and like I knew that I was ODing from that DXM. And then I just had to force myself to like vomit and piss and shit and sweat like it all out, and then eventually it worked. But so I've only OD'd one time, and it's from triple C's, from DXM. But I mean I lived like so, but like I knew how to like get rid of it. Like it's like bath salts, yeah. And bath salts aren't the same thing. It's like a different. It's like spice and weed. It's the synthetic chemical thing. Like if you smoke like your Epsom salts, I don't think it'll do anything. Bath salts is just the name. It's like K2 and weed. Like K2 is just the synthetic marijuana, and that can actually kill you. Oh, you should. No, don't try meth. Adderall. I've tried Adderall, and that's pretty similar to meth. Uh, Fairly similar. And it, like literally like I mean crystal meth like it's probably like stronger and like you'll probably feel crazier, but like Adderall is just like you just stay up for like a day and you're like buzzed the whole time. Like that when I took Adderall, that's what it was like. You're like up for a whole day, you aren't tired at all, and then you're like kind of a slightly you're like a little buzzed the whole time, and it feels pretty good. That's it. No, I have to go pee. Flacca. I think I've seen this. I've watched a lot of Vice videos or whatever. Vice documentaries. Then we got Colton Wood.
On the fucking crazy Kavanaugh video. Um, the London police officer comes in and talks shit and tells him to stop recording and violates the British citizen's right on British soil.
Shut the fuck up, Colton Wood. I don't give a shit.
Before they leave, they're marching back. They'll throw and start burning things on their way while they lost the war. That's her. She's throwing Hail Marys out there now. You know, if you don't talk to me or do this, I'll say this, and I'll do that. It's weird. She already was obsessed with Truthfully Tricia, and saw.
I probably should have jumped there. It's fine. I'll just jump here.
This is the guy that was kind of restreaming me. Like he's just watching my stream on his stream. He only watched me for like a minute. So alright, that's fine. I've seen people smoke PCP. Dude, I've seen plenty of tweakers around here, like homeless people, tweakers. They always talk to themselves. Like you could tell when a tweaker's a tweaker, it's because like they're just like yelling like randomly, or they're like crossing the street and they're just like talking to themselves like all crazy. Like I've seen so many tweakers. Like I would never try like a tweaker drug like meth, PCP, fentanyl, anything like that. I mean, that's kind of why I like alcohol, because like you buy it from a liquor store, like it's in a bottle, you know it's safe, you know that's not laced with fentanyl or whatever, like that's coming from a distillery, a brewery, like that's from a full-fledged factory, like, you know, I kind of like that aspect. Like, you know it's not laced with fentanyl or whatever. Like these days, like you buy like any drug or whatever from like some street dude, like you don't know if that's laced. Like they're even trying to like lace like weed with fentanyl or whatever. Or like any sort of pill you get, any Xanax or Molly or whatever, like whatever it is, it could be like could have some fentanyl in it or whatever. They have test kits, but they're actually really expensive. Like I'd rather just stick with alcohol, which I know is safe if you buy it from like a store or whatever. alcohol kills. Moderation, moderation. Like, I'll drink to that.
I'll take the damage for that. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. I didn't want to use it for that, but okay. You're a werewolf, right, Gordino? Oh, we're all losers, man. Come on, dude. Thanks.
He's just doing a gaming stream. What the fuck? I used to drink a lot, but then I just couldn't anymore. I like some beer. I just can't get drunk off beer like it. Like, I'll just keep drinking beer and it's like, dude, I can't get drunk off this. Like, I gotta drink liquor. You'll have a gut like zombies. Yeah. I'm not gonna be like a heavy alcoholic, like drink every day, but like, I will enjoy some liquor sometimes. Yeah. That's as long as you're not an alcoholic or whatever. Like, I gave up vaping. I didn't give it up. It's just like it's just too expensive. Like, no matter the cheapest option of vaping, like not doing it at all is like saving you the most money. So I quit vaping just because it was like I just don't want to spend any money on it. I ain't drinking no Steel Reserve. Fuck that. Yep. I just quit vaping. I was like, eh. It wasn't even hard. Like, there's like a little withdrawal or whatever, but it's not like anything like serious. Like, shit. You're just a little irritable. You might get a little bit kind of a sick feeling, but it's only lasts for like a couple days. Like, it's actually really easy to quit like vaping or whatever. At least for me. So I was like, I'm just not even gonna do it anymore. I'm fairly buzzed right now. No, Zombies didn't die. He deleted his main channel.
Is this really gonna be what kills me? I keep jumping into this little bastard.
Should I try to game? I'm watching this guy stream.
Alright, so one more block over.
Let's just say hi.
Ah, no. Shelve a few and see what happens. That's not happening, bro. That one's not happening. Do I have to use the balloon here? Nah, I think I might have to use the balloon. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. I'm a fucking dumbass. Right, this is where I can put a save state.
Yeah.
Gordina jump ship. What's up, Frosty? We checked in with you earlier. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Alright. I know I could probably just use the goddamn rocket.
I'm just watching the stream.
Big ups to Juan. Is Juan here? Yeah, always big ups to Juan, but is Juan here? I miss Juan. Haven't seen Juan.
I don't like the members only thing. That's stupid. It's like, what is John trying to do? OnlyFans or some shit?
Man, I almost fucked that up. Oh my god. Getting a little too hesitant there. Perfect.
Oh, should I drink a little bit more?
No. Don't you guys.
I'm not, like-
Okay, that works for me. I'll use the iframes.
Oh, let's stop watching this dumbass shit. Sorry, dude. The membership is like $2 a month, but like why? Like, you have to pay to chat. Like, I mean, like, I get it. Like, he has like. Oh, like, what is John like some sort of like hot shit or something?
Ugh. I don't need any of that. I need life energy.
I know it's like he's kind of like a noodles like dick rider. It's like, why doesn't he do something else? Like, he's only getting content off noodles, and therefore he's only getting like people who know about noodles, and it's not even that many. Like, why doesn't he move on to something bigger and better? Honestly, I mean, like, I get it. Like, so you have like 50 viewers, right? On average, or 40 or whatever for John, and then like only maybe like 8 or 10 of them are commenting. It's like, well, do members only, and then you have to pay $2 a month, and then like, so probably your only like main commenters will be able to comment on your stream. It's like, I get that, and like a lot of those commenters are trolls on your channel. I mean, I just don't like it, really. Like, I say for John, like, have a membership thing, like, do like the $2 a month, but don't do the members only streams where only members can comment. Like, let everybody comment, but add the option for people to, buy your membership, honestly. Yeah, it's like, and then you have the membership stream, and then like only like 3 people buy your membership, like German lady or whatever, like. So, but like, comments give you something to play off of, really, like. So like, by limiting your commenters by doing the membership only, you're limiting yourself, because now you have less to play off of and less to talk about, because like you have like no comments coming through. So he's kind of shooting himself in the foot with doing that. Like, yeah, maybe he'll make like a little bit of money by doing the membership thing, but he's shooting himself in the foot because he doesn't have like anything to really talk about other than noodles, because he reduced his comments by like an 90% or whatever. Yeah, it's like, if no one comments, then you have nothing to play off of and nothing to like look at. Like, if I had no comments, I'd just play games by myself, and like, nobody would watch, really. So it's kind of like the double-ended sword or whatever. Like, it's like, yeah, you're making more money, but by doing the members only, you're actually like kind of limiting yourself, honestly. Like, and he's probably in the long run, he's gonna lose his audience, because no one's gonna pay. Then they're like, well, if I can't comment and interact with John, then I'm just not gonna watch him anymore. I'll go to someone else's stream where you can comment whatever you want without having to pay any money. Yeah, it's kind of the thing with YouTubers. Like, after a certain amount of time and like how many subs and viewers they have, they start expecting people to pay them money to watch, because they think like, well, I'm providing them content and I'm like putting this work in and effort to like bring them this content for them to enjoy, like they should be paying me for it. But then like, what they don't realize, but then they forget that like people watch YouTube for free just for entertainment and stuff. Like, they're doing it because they don't have to pay for it. Because like with Netflix and all these subscription services, they have to pay money to get access to it. YouTube is pretty much free to watch anything. then like they just get greedy after a while. Like I think John's probably just getting greedy, really. Like he expects people to pay to watch his shit. Like he needs to be reimbursed for producing like his content. Like it's really not how it works. Like no matter how big you get, like just remember people are watching it because YouTube is a free platform to watch other people's thing. So like once you start doing the members only thing, then that just like really like puts people off from watching it, honestly. Who cares if Noodles is monetized, honestly? Like my opinion on Noodles is that like so what, he has like 1,000 subs. 1,000 subs maybe is a lot in this like this little tiny speck of sand community we are on YouTube. Is like nothing in the universe of like, you know, the other the big YouTubers that a lot of people watch that have like millions of subs. Like what is he gonna do with those 1,000 subs? He's too controversial and he says too much like non-politically correct stuff to achieve a large audience. Like all the biggest YouTubers that have a large audience are usually like read from a script, aren't politically are super politically correct, like never say anything controversial. And, you know, and if Noodles sticks to his character or whatever, or continues doing what he does, then he'll never achieve mainstream success. So I just say let him continue what he's doing with his 1,000 subs, which is like nothing in the grand scheme of things on YouTube, and he'll pretty much just you know, he won't be successful in it, because like to be successful on YouTube you have to like play into what people want, follow the biggest trends, and like basically be like, you know, just politically correct, and you cannot say anything controversial or whatever to, you know, upset your fan base. And like Noodles does every single one of those things to not be successful. So I say let him have his 1,000 subs. You know, drama channel, like, you know, who cares? There's a million of those. Like, do something different, dude. Like, I'm a gaming channel, but I feel like I'm providing like good insight that like you know, like a lot of YouTubers don't provide insight for. Like, yeah, I do my video games and I talk about certain stuff, but like I don't want to only follow trends and be as politically correct as possible to do it for views, because like I do this as like a hobby and to like get people interested in what I'm interested in. It's not to make money and mooch off of, you know, YouTubers. So with that being said, I'm just gonna continue gaming. Like, I'll read some comments, but I probably only have Mr. Will in here, so I'll read his stuff in a little bit, but I'll game. Because talking does get boring after a while. Like, I'll provide you guys something different, some variety. If I could find any games, I might play a different game if these servers are too full, which they look like they are. I will leave Battlefield sometimes if their servers are too maxed out. If I can't join, pretty much, or if it'll take me like a long time to join. And I'm only joining American servers because my latency is going to be too high if I try to join any foreign servers, really. All the American servers look like they're full as fuck, so. Well, it looks like I can't do Battlefield anymore, so I'll probably have to pick a different game. I haven't even been gaming recently, honestly. Just been busy with other stuff, and yeah, I should do some computer videos. I should get back to doing videos like I used to do instead of just live streams, because what a lot of people on YouTube don't tell you is that live streams are like low effort, really. They're just you in front of a camera, like just interacting with the audience and just talking to them, and you know, just playing whatever games you want. And then like a video, you have to have like a predetermined subject. Like you gotta film it, get the right shots, do all this stuff. So like a live stream is really low effort. You could do it spur of the moment. You already have everything set up. A video takes a lot more planning and effort, editing time. I mean, that's what a lot of people don't realize about YouTube or whatever. Is like a stream is really low effort. You could do it anytime, you know. I should do computer videos. I just gotta actually like wanna do the thing. I mean, I would do more computer videos, but I mean, I just gotta sell some more, and because I don't buy as much when I'm not selling as much, and as of the moment, like I'm not selling as much as I did a while back, which, you know, I don't want to only be a tech channel. Like I'm interested in a lot of different things. Like I'm interested in this kind of boy drama section, these different people, just because I enjoy watching it, you know. Outside of that, I'm interested in the tech thing, and I'll talk about the tech, you know, the computer stuff, but I've only really talked about it on my live streams and done the videos about it. Like one video about computers. I could have made hundreds of videos on the computer stuff. I could have been like, hey, yeah, here's me troubleshooting, here's my process, like here's what I'm gonna do for this computer. Like that computer, the computer side of YouTube is kind of saturated or whatever. There's a lot of tech YouTubers. But I'm really actually interested in tech, so I'd enjoy making those kind of videos. I'm just gonna watch YouTube now, though.
That's never gonna happen again. Alright. That's not gonna happen again. Ah, see, dude? I got lucky that one time. Why is everything out of flash? And they're gonna hit me again. Go ahead.
Whoa. Perks just dropped a video. Okay, let's watch Bergs. Okay, yeah, I will do what you guys recommend. If you guys want me to watch a video or do anything, I will do it. He's just driving. He hasn't said anything. What? He isn't even talking. Dude, he hasn't talked for a minute. What is this? Dude, what is this video? Is he gonna talk at all? Did he just record this on his dash cam or his phone? Just upload it? He hasn't talked. He's just waiting at a red light. That video sucked. He didn't even do anything. Wow, we just reviewed that video live. It sucked. Bergs didn't talk, and it was like a 3-minute video. I just went to SeaTac when I flew down to LA, and Bergs didn't even show up. Like, he's kind of a pussy, you know. I'm in Bergs State. Or I'm not in Bergs State. Bergs is in my state. I was born in Washington. Bergs is from New Jersey and moved here. So technically Bergs is in my state because I'm from here. So Bergs didn't even show, like, Bergs, you know, invaded my state basically because he's from New Jersey. He's not even from here. I'm from here. I went down to SeaTac, and he didn't show up, and I was close to him at SeaTac in Seattle. Bergs didn't even show up. Like, Bergs is kind of a pussy if you think about it. Like, he, you know, he's in my state. Like, you know, he's just misrepresenting us, really. Like, he's not what Washington State should be about, you know. He's just kind of like he's like the town drunk, basically. I even went to Seattle and near him. He wasn't even there. Yeah, keyboard gangster. Guitar gangster, kind of. He just sits behind his guitar and talks shit. It's like... Bergs always said, he's like, you're a better guitar player than me, but as soon as I said anything bad about him, then he goes and critiques me and says I'm like the worst. But he always said he's like, you're a better guitar player than me, and I was like, whatever. Let's drink a little bit more of this, Ooh, that's not enough chaser. I gotta get another one of these. Bergs doesn't work. I know, Bergs is like 50 too. Yeah, Bergs is 50 years old. He doesn't even have a job or anything. I'm gonna be honest, I don't work either, but like, I've had jobs before. And I'm like way younger than Bergs, obviously. I'm like 30 years younger than him, but I've actually had like a job. Or 2 jobs. I had a job for like a year. Bergs can't even like hold the job down or whatever. Like, he doesn't even work. I'm surprised you don't work. I do. I mean, I don't work like currently, but like I've had, you know, like good jobs too before. But I am kind of the self-employed or whatever. Like, I do sell the computers. Like, I can, you know, I made like a lot of money. I think I've made more money selling computers, like, on a whole. Selling computers and doing eBay stuff and just selling, like, you know, things like that than I've made, like, actually, like, working, like, in you know, in getting, like, paid hourly. Which is really, just like, that just, you know, it just tells you that, like, working for yourself or being the boss or, like, owning any sort of business and being an employer rather than an employee just, like, will always make you more money. You know, like, usually, like, you never, as an employee, you're really making, your boss money, you know, people higher than you. So I've learned that working for yourself and, being the owner, like, you know, the head honcho really does actually make you more money than working for somebody else in the long run, you know, generally. So I'll probably I'll continue doing that. Yeah, working for yourself is definitely better. Or yeah, even just being a boss or an employer is always going to be better than being an employee. Like, if you have people under you doing it. But nowadays, with the internet, it really just gives you, like, a really good opportunity. There's so many different market sites and, like, sites to list stuff and sell things, like e-commerce, things like that. It's just, like... And then you have a gig economy, like the markets, like the, you know, the Ubers, the DoorDashes, and all that sort of stuff. Like, it really just opens up a huge avenue for you to make money, like pretty much just for yourself. Granted, you do give those people money, the owners of those apps and sites or whatever, but you are pretty much just making like the majority of that money for yourself too. So it's interesting to do stuff like that. But I mean, selling is always going to be like no matter what time period of history, no matter what economy, like, buying low and selling high is always going to be the like a good form to get profit. But what's hard is just figuring out what things to do that to, what items to do that for, or what services. And then you gotta actually adapt and change and do what's in demand too. So, like, I like the computers and the technology because in our day and age, everybody needs a computer. Everybody needs technology and stuff like that to just survive and do like basically anything. So if everybody needs that service, then be in that service and be the provider for that. Like, and that's why like food and stuff is always like a decent avenue because everybody's gonna need food, everybody's gonna need shelter. Nowadays, 21st century, everybody needs internet and computers and technology. So like that's a good sphere to get into. Yeah, rental properties. And rental properties. Yeah, that is true. Owning any sort of property, land, and then renting it out is an awesome way to capitalize and just make your money back. Like, renting an apartment is just like, it's not like, if you can calculate it and see how much long term you're paying. Even a bank taking out mortgages, like, if let's say your house is $200,000, if you didn't take a mortgage out, you pay your bank a mortgage for like 25 years or whatever. That house becomes like 300,000 or whatever. Like, it increases exponentially by paying mortgage rates with interest and everything and monthly payments. So the best thing to do, if you can, is own your property outright, and also just renting it out will make your money back pretty fairly quickly or whatever, like, than to what you spent on the land or the building itself. Like, yeah, renting out is always a really good option. Owning a restaurant isn't easy. It's not easy. I'm just saying, like, in the world of economics, like, providing a service that everybody needs, like food, food, shelter, clothing, things like that. That's a really good thing. And now in the 21st century, everybody needs, most people need like computers and internet and technology. So that's a good sphere to get into, really. So any one of those markets is really good. I think that's why a lot of things, like, people go to school for like arts, liberal, like to be an artist or musician or whatever. Like that's fine and dandy, but people really don't need that. Like, so that's why like a lot of them, there's like a stereotype, like starving artist for that sort of thing. Like, that's not, like, 99% of people who pursue that career aren't going to be successful. Like, you got to be realistic in it. But sales is always a very good bet for you don't need a degree, you don't need to call, like, if you work for yourself and own your own business or whatever and do things, like, you don't need a degree or qualifications. Like, as long as you realize you could buy things for a lower price and sell them for a higher price, like, as long as you find out what that service or what that commodity is, like, you're gonna be golden. You just gotta adapt with the times and don't paint yourself into one corner or whatever. I don't, the expression is, or put yourself in a box. Like, you just gotta be willing to adapt with the times or whatever. You're not lying, yeah. You just gotta be willing to, if you need to make money, like, you gotta be willing to adapt. Like people like Warren Buffett or whatever, like, like those really rich people, like they aren't just making their money in one sort of avenue or doing one sort of thing. Like they're, it's broad. Like they're investing in a lot of different markets. Like, it's called diversifying. Like you get involved with a lot of different things. So maybe if one thing doesn't go so well, the other thing will. So. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna drink my Everclear. Stop being so serious. Bye, Mr. Will. Oh, I gotta drink. Dude, I barely have any Monster left. This Everclear is so strong, dude. Tastes like rubbing alcohol. Holy shit, that's strong.
I guess I can. There's only 3 people here. I was talking about all the weird people. I had so many people here. Touched by an Angel. No, it was called Highway to Heaven. I mean, there probably was one more YouTube. I mean, it's up to you guys. What's up, Frost Mafia? Appreciate you for tuning in, my dude. Just trying to figure out what people want. If you want some Mega Man 3 or YouTube, I'll talk to you if you want. Viggs wants Mega Man 3. Excuse me. That was very inexcusable. The Angels better not have touched you. Anybody remember the Angels in the outfield? I mean, we could also play some Monster Hunter. Big fan of nipples. I know you are, Tortron. Gordina has the nipples, apparently. That's what she said. That's all they said. Great movie. Angels in the Outfield is a great movie. You vaguely do? Dude. Y'all gotta watch Angels in the Outfield. Y'all missing out. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Now that's one I haven't seen. I haven't seen that. Pepperoni nipples, LOL. Well, I guess we can look at some Boglum. Let's look at some Boglum while I download Mega Man 3. We can do 2 things at the same time. Stony Tony's still alive. I like games, but do what I want? Oh yeah. You like the games? As long as you're here for the games. I mean, let me download Mega Man 3, because that's the one that I don't have in my little archive. Yeah, Boglum Chronicles. Fuck yeah, dude. Us men should get our nipples removed. They serve no purpose. Keep it in a jar. 1917 was a great movie. What about Das Boot? What about Das Boot? It ain't gonna take very long. It ain't gonna take very long to download Mega Man 3. Yeah, we are.
Jessica, and if it doesn't work, they're gonna be even more pissed about it.
Wait, they haven't been keeping up with the whole naked and laughing bit. Is she trolling him, or does she legitimately have a thing for him? I don't know. It's like a a double negative. Like, they seem like it would be a good thing for him to get like a woman, but at the same time, I think it's like a double-edged sword. I don't think it'd be good for naked and laughing.
Well, what are you doing with your life?
Wait, look at that. It's already downloaded.
Every goddamn asshole on the internet going, oh, this chick's crazy about Josh.
I'm wearing a watch that was in the World War I trenches.
Y'all need to leave Jessica the fuck alone. I'm so fucking tired of it. I haven't even
Yeah,
got a chance to date
That's
yet.
technically correct that all guys was women in the womb. We were female. That's how it works.
Yeah, to take her out to a nice restaurant without. And the trolls can't handle it, man. They're doing the same shit they do to me, and it's like, wow, if you're gonna troll somebody, point to originality, right? Fuck off.
Fuck
I
off.
tuned into Jessica's stream earlier, and she was like, "You're not gonna believe what they did to me last night."
You gotta love. I don't mean to brag, but I fucking love that thumbnail. I love the thumbnail I did.
I'm like, do I even want to know?